Johnny Gilbert. We are in Bowling Green, Kentucky with the Stainless Diesel Pro Mod for ODSS Hot Shot Secret Smackdown today. So UCC, we got made a couple good passes there on Friday. Saturday rained us out, obviously, but they finished the race on Sunday. You guys didn't see me there on Sunday because my daughter was graduating high school, so family comes first, and we had to take care of business there Sunday. So we're down here today ready to get it on.
Fire Punk happened to squeak by you in that Pro Mod record.
Yep. Yeah, they got us by a couple tenths. We had, I think it was a 410 with an 8 or a 9. They went at 410 with a 1 or a 2, something like that. So they got us by a little bit. So we're both neck and neck, man. It's awesome this year, being able to push each other like that.
Does that push, like, it motivates you guys? Like, it lights the fire a little bit again?
Oh yeah, it always does. It always does. Yeah, it lights the fire,
So are you guys gonna be chasing after it again? Do you think that this is the place?
We got kind of a good game plan. We're anticipating, it's going to be 100 degrees, basically 98 today. I think at 102 tomorrow, plus the heat index, and no clouds at the moment. So if we get some good clouds here, we might be able to push it a little bit. But we're just going to race the track conditions. I don't think it's going to be a super record track today, but we're gonna push it as hard as we feel comfortable for sure.
Damn right. So how are you feeling about the car overall? I mean, we're kind of like the halfway point of the season.
Yep, halfway point through the season. We basically looked at everything, engine-wise, went over a bunch of stuff, tightened up some bolts, updated some things, just kind of keeping an eye on everything halfway through the season. At this level, we start pushing things pretty hard. Tighten up the nuts and bolts and make sure you don't miss nothing. We're going to head off to the drivers' meeting here and get the day started.
I'm Austin Deutsch. We're in Bowling Green, Kentucky for ODSS Racing Pro Mod this weekend. Looking forward to hopefully some personal bests and maybe a win.
Now, you have been relentlessly attacking not only your personal bests, but the Pro Mod points. How has this season been working out for you so far?
Really good. Just signing up for this weekend, I should be in second or third place. I'm hoping to advance that farther, but my goal realistically would be second place this year, third place. First is kind of out of touch, but as high up in points as I can get.
Now, what has been some of the keys to success of getting those points, maintaining those points in a class where you are outclassed, not being rude, but
most of it's where I qualify. Everyone else goes out swinging, and so far this year I've been #1 qualifier at every event, and it allows me to have a bye, or it puts me in a place where I have an easier first round typically. So it helps out that my truck's as consistent as it is where I'm qualifying, so it allows me to at least have a better shot at it when I'm outclassed.
What does that make you feel to know, like, how happy are you that right now you're kicking ass in Pro Mod points? Like,
it makes me ecstatic. The other thing is I've also had a personal best every weekend out this year, and it's incrementally increasing every time. Not only is it doing well in points, it's also learning how to go faster. It's everything I wanted to do. It's finally achieving that. I'm making changes and actually seeing the results. I'd like to push the same PRs this weekend. The last weekend out, I went a PR to every increment, mile per hour, 60 foot, 330, and 8th mile. If we can keep doing that, I'll be ecstatic. I understand how to go 550s really well, 520s really well, and now 5.0s really well, but I want to understand what makes a car go fast to each increment and why. So I want to know how to 60 foot in the teens and what changes made the difference and how to have the right converter and that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to learn what every component does differently rather than using every ounce of horsepower just to run out the back real fast. So my goal is to run teens and then I'll work on the backside.
How do you feel about racing competition this weekend?
I'm ecstatic for it. We have some competitive guys, but I am in a position to do well this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that, and I would love to have a win on the season. I think this would be an opportunity to do it.
to 489.7 and 150 plus for both drivers.
So last qualifier, I ran a personal best 493 with a 0, and it was fastest so far to date of all increments. It was Q4, and I had not made it down the track the prior 3 qualifying sessions, which put me number 2. Basically got a bye then to the finals, so we're getting ready to do the finals here in a second.
What issues were you having on those passes beforehand?
We had changed some stuff in the calibration, basically trying to push forward, try new things. And I did not have a chance to test them at a track or make a test hit anywhere. I typically try to avoid that, but something in the calibration wasn't happy yet, and we're gonna have to revisit it. But essentially it just wasn't allowing what we were trying to do. So I had to revert back to the calibration from UCC, and that's what went to 93.
Nice, nice. And who are you racing this next round?
I'll have Nathaniel with Rudy's 4-wheel drive. He went an 87 in E1. So my 93 to his 87. The goal is to just cut a light and hopefully be in front of it.
Sweet. Good luck, Rob.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bro, how's it feel?
It feels like $1 million. Still shaking from it a little bit.
That's your first Pro Mod victory, right?
It's a second, but first
Okay.
this year. I value trophies and stuff more than the money stuff. And at UCC, I found out we were giving away big checks, like the 4-foot ones.
Yeah.
I've never had one, and we get a check this weekend. So I get a giant check to hang in the shop, and I am pumped about it.
Nice.
Like
nice.
the unfortunate circumstances, what's happened with other people, but I am ecstatic that I was able to put out a win, which will push me ahead in points a lot. So it's very valuable weekend, very needed.
So I know you said you moved up to what, at least number 2?
I
in the
believe
points?
with this, I should be pretty close to number 2.
Sweet.
I need to look at it. I would say at least for sure to 3rd, but it'll be close to 2nd, somewhere in there. But it's definitely a fighting chance now.
Do you have any other changes going the rest of the year into the next races?
We're actually finally going to put an air-to-water intake on this. So get the basic intake temps a little bit better,
Right.
and that'll allow us to free up the 4th solenoid for nitrous instead of water. So we should be able to pick some stuff up, but there'll be some small changes between now and the next event, which we have actually a decent amount of time between, which is very nice.
Right.
So I can do some maintenance and actually some testing. So correct the issues that were giving us issues in qualifying. So we should be able to use that function as well.
Nice. Well, congrats, bud.
Thank you, much appreciated.
Yes, sir.
Thank you much, sir. Get over here, Vic.